Hello and welcome to Clan TV, and expect it to be fast-paced and furious tonight because the Belfast Giants sail into town at a time when the Rapid Solicitors Elite Ice Hockey League could not be hotter. The top four teams all playing each other tonight, and while the Clan fans will be hoping for the impossible, that the Steelers and the Panthers somehow both lose in the same game, the Clan players will be focused on remaining top of the Elite League, as well as putting some distance between themselves and third place Belfast Giants. The Giants come into this one after back-to-back defeats against the Panthers, but then turned it around with a fantastic victory in Cardiff, beating the Devils 6-3, and that with several players injured and suspended as well. The Clan will be looking to put their patchy form well and truly behind them. A victory tonight, and it's a signal to the rest of the Elite League that the wheels are still on the championship bus, and with 12 games to go, it needs to happen. Let's go ringside. What a fantastically competitive atmosphere at Braehead Arena, sold out tonight, but also an incredibly charitable atmosphere tonight. The Braehead Clan fans passing the buckets round to help the Giants campaign, the Bleed Teal for Tom campaign, in support of wee Tom Simpson, the 15-year-old Giant, who is due to have a bone marrow transplant section in with their banner out tonight, showing the support. So a wonderful atmosphere, and best luck to wee Tom as well, and the Giants. Into the action now with Clan and the Giants. It's an incredibly important game for both sides. Could certainly determine where the league ends up at the end of March. Compound finds himself pressed. It's Leigh Salters who finds Stefan Meyer using the rim. Saw that check coming in, just bounced off. Stefan Meyer there, Kevin Phillips. Adam Keith, the Belfast captain, dumps the puck into the corner. Scott Pitt, out wide, picks up the pace, digs back inside, finds Haywood. Here expects the hit. Scott Pitt checks back inside, back to the point. Kavanagh keeps it alive, the one-timer though. The check was heavily finished. Giants pushing hard. Scott Pitt now finds himself in a bit of space, trim to Pitt, backhanded pass. Will the shot open up? Tries to get it back in the zone. Kavanagh with a turn and shot. Can't get it away. Pitt, the Giants, work very hard to squeeze that one out. Shot comes in from way out. Kyle Jones keeps it alive. Fitzgerald has to just get rid of it. It doesn't go far enough. Looking to squeeze Ray Sawad out. Derek Rail now takes a sandwich in the corner. Zach Fitzgerald just having a word here with Kevin Westgarth. The squeeze for the helmet already with Kevin Westgarth. Well, Kevin Westgarth, obviously enforcer for the LA Kings, Stanley Cup winner. Enforcer for the Kings. Fitzgerald and Westgarth, just a little agreement there. Wonder if that's something we've still to see, still to come. Westgarth coming back in here now. Would like to be the officials in between these two Giants. Two big men having a word there. Real high octane stuff here at Braehead Arena. Salters steps over it. Runs well, and that's the play that Clan looked to use. Salters again. Well, Phillips, I think he wanted to get rid of that before Salters finished him. Salters took to fight it in again. Heavy hit on him, stands up to Westgarth. Two big men coming together there. Oh, and a shot comes firing in from range. The officials there just takes one off the skate. Officials may be happy to let that one go. Sullivan could have got it, but it's onside as the shot comes in and Mason. Well, all sorts happening here as the clock ticks down. 2.5 minutes, and it's Stefan Meyer chasing. He looks like he's on his own at the moment. Holds it up. Support arrives, but he's just being shielded, corralled out along those boards. Belfast just coming past the debris here. Chris Frank will pick that one up in his own zone. Giants streaming forward again. It's side to side, end to end. Davis checking the centre. As the puck's fired around, Kyle Jones keeps that one alive. Comes to Kavanagh. Clan look to work the breakout. Into centre, lovely move from the Clan. Esther takes a heavy check in the centre. Well and truly finished check from David Phillips there, Craig.
Yeah, definitely an interference call for me. Esther's looked as though he was getting into a good position in that Belfast defensive zone, taken clean out. Once again, the referee has been very lenient in this game, only the one penalty, that one to Jamie Fritsch late on in the first period. But that was a clear interference, nothing given. Well, some chat being had, I think, between fans and
Fans and officials, definitely a big round of applause for Leigh Salters. Good to see him back on his skates.
Yeah, definitely. I think they'll just give him the once over, make sure he's okay to continue.
Due to illness, Neil Wilson is having to leave the game.
Of course, that's happened. They've changed the referee. Ryan Kavanagh has replaced Neil Wilson to great delight from the fans.
Neil Wilson.
Although now the fans know who it is, I don't think they're any happier.
Well, there we are. All sorts going on tonight in Braehead Arena. Fitzgerald shapes up, looks for the options, has to wait a long time for them. That's Robbie Sandrock, who looks to get that one clear, sends it high and over. Well, there we are. That's what the Clan players are calling for. Well, Robbie Sandrock displeased with that decision there.
I think he's accusing the Clan bench of having some influence in that call. I saw Jeff Smith gesturing as soon as that puck left the arena there. But Rob Cowan making his presence felt already. A 2-minute penalty on Robbie Sandrock for delay of the game.
Well, it just shows you how much pressure there's been in this game that we're getting delay of game penalties with only 5 minutes gone in the second period. Robbie Sandrock incredulous at that one. Pressure is still on as Clan go on the power play for the first time in this game. The shot comes in from Kavanagh and it is an absolute bullet. Clan on the power play, 1-0.
Great play from Clan there, coming into Kavanagh on point. He looked up, he knew exactly where that was going. Carsen Chubak is beaten and the home side are ahead.
Well, we know Kavanagh can do that every time he's on the point. It's always on his mind to shape up for that shot from range. But that was wonderful. Real finesse in that finish from Ryan Kavanagh. Clan 1, Giants 0. Big third period. No big third periods.
For your home
There's a
side,
drops for the Clan. Giants squeezing down now. Chevrolet goes for it. Goes direct for goal. Crashes the goal. They come clean off. Kyle Jones was frozen there for a moment. Under the pressure of Chevrolet, just crashed straight into the net. The goal came clean off the moorings. Might see something someone saw before where Salters pushes out wide. Clan look to get it back to him. Comes near side instead. Elfring couldn't reach that one. Salters is wide, puts it into the slot. And Meyer couldn't quite keep his balance there over the plane. Keith checks back inside, comes back for the puck. Backhanded pass, good call from Meyer. Meyer checks back inside, there's lots happening in the net. Salters there, getting out quite agilely. Great work from Stefan Meyer, twists and turns. Again, he won't give it up, look to put it into that slot. Just doesn't get past the Clan man. The Giants look to break here now. Compon. Teresa Wada. Leigh Salters on patrol there. Comes in again. Giants look to tough this one out. Little spinorama, the shot comes in, the backhanded shot is there. Cal Jones has to make another good save. And it's great goalkeeping from PC Jones. Well, the Clan fans this week saw his part-time job. He certainly is a great protector of the crease. Whistles past and comes all the way down the ice. Carsen Chubak keeps it alive, and Giants now look to work the breakout. Fired it all the way forward. Cal Jones will just scoop that one up. Westgarth intent to go direct there. And he had the shadow of Zach Fitzgerald on him.
And that's quite a shadow to have on you when you're a hockey player, my goodness. But yeah, he got the shot off. Kyle Jones making the save once again. PC Jones, as you called him.
Scott Pitt and Compon both look to take this one out. Stefan Meyer there to help. Compon under heavy check from the Clan. Fitzgerald now race into the corner, but it's the Giants who will get that one clear. Centre ice, lovely little laid off pass comes out to Westgarth. Westgarth holds up the puck. Slapshot comes in. Kyle Jones with a low left blocker save. Haywood, heavy check coming in from Westgarth. And the penalty is called on Westgarth. You made me feel that That was hard done by him. Felt like he was entitled to finish that check.
See what the referee calls for this one. I didn't see anything wrong with it personally. But he's given it to Westgarth. Just see what he gestures here to the bench.
Well, as the Giants look to organise themselves. 5 men on the ice for the Giants at the moment. Conversation with Shields and Mike Compton still ongoing. Causing a huge break in the play. As the DJ uses his music to urge the Giants to maybe make a decision and decide who's staying on the ice and who's coming off. Derek Rail inquiring into what has taken so long for the Giants to decide which 4 men just having on the ice.
Just on a side note there, we find ourselves laughing every week at what Johnny the DJ's putting on. It's a bit like EastEnders with the music played in the background. It's relevant to the scene played out in front of you. Johnny's our very own EastEnders.
Well, Johnny the DJ's certainly on it tonight. Well, it seems to be taking an awful long time here. The officials having a word here now in the box, looking for some clarification on this. Certainly a huge delay in play, momentum well and truly washed. Well, certainly taking a long time to sort this one out. What do you think could be happening here then, Craig? There seems to be like the penalty box is now opened up again. Looks like someone's been thrown out of the game for, is it Mike Conley? Well, he could be in danger here.
Well, I think the referee's gestured for someone to leave the penalty box. I think it might be Kevin Westgarth. He was the only one in there. No, number 17 just come up on the scoreboard.
Well, it looks like it's going to be a 5-minute penalty on top of that, then a major coming in here now. Is that on Mike Conley? Is it for?
Yep, it's
abuse of official.
In the Cat House sponsored penalty box.
Mike Conley there. Looks like he might be getting
Belfast Giants.
a game misconduct. Well, that is not what the Giants needed at this stage in the game.
17, Mike Compton receives a match penalty for physical abuse of an official.
Well, there we have it. As the arena erupts in the news that Mike Compton is given a match penalty for physical abuse of an official. Incredible.
Physical, I certainly didn't see anything. I don't think you did either, Gerry.
Abuse of an official.
Belfast Giants comes in again there. Oh! Pitt takes a knee and fires it in, but it couldn't find the back door. Derek Rail getting some heavy work on him, trying to provide that screen, but the shot is wide. Oh, Derek Rail, well, Keith has Derek Rail by the face. It surely can't be done. The officials come straight in there. Derek Rail was getting some checks in the back during that play. And it's Derek Rail, he takes a penalty there for it, for reacting with that left jab.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just made
Well, with 1 minute 19 remaining in this game, and with the news that the Steelers beat the Nottingham Panthers tonight, Clan will remain top if they can hold on for 1 minute 15 seconds, and the Giants are determined to dig in and get themselves back into this game and send it into OT. Derek Rail twists and turns under heavy check. The Giants going 6 on 5. Everyone throwing everything at it. Every inch, every stick being thrown in here as Clan look to try and get it clear. Lovely work from Derek Rail in such a tight space. As the puck comes clear. Trimley's chase as the atmosphere goes through the roof. Just 44 seconds left as the Giants stream forward. Sawada pushes out wide on the ice. The shot comes in. Played off the backboards. Shields. Can't quite keep it. Chevry takes back inside. Shapes up for the wraparound. Comes in there. Belfast work a lovely play, but it's wide in the end with a shot. 24 seconds remaining as the bouncing puck goes wide. It's a race. Stefan Meyer couldn't quite get there, so Giants are relieved to get it clear. A turnaround. Clan almost caught on the hop here. Peacock fires in the one-timer. Rebounds off Jones into the slot. Backhanded pass. Rebound again. Peacock on the skate. Chance for one last shot. Just 2 seconds left. That will be no good. And Clan take this one, 1-0. You can hear the atmosphere here at Braehead. You know what that means. It means Clan remain top of the Elite League. What a hard fought, tough match. Clan though, come away with a 1-0 win. Craig, what an atmosphere in here tonight.
What an atmosphere, what a game. The game was played at a 4th, 5th gear all night. They somehow found a 6th gear on those last couple of minutes. The way Belfast just absolutely tormented the hell out of the Clan defence there. Kyle Jones stayed firm. It's his 7th shutout of the season as well. Let's not forget that. But that's the game that wins your league titles. The sort of game where you score one and you spend a lot of time defending. My goodness, they've done it, and what a way to do it as well.
The points go to the Elite League leaders. Clan 1, Giants 0. So mate, a tough fought game here tonight, an incredible game that both teams brought. How's the team feeling at the end of that one?
Oh, obviously we're disappointed. You know, those 2 points are really important for both teams, and yeah, we came up short, and yeah, we gotta, I guess, regroup and get ready for next weekend.
Obviously some major flashpoints with the officials. Can you give us your take on what kind of happened there and how the team are feeling about those?
There's not much you can do about the officiating. I know my call there, I ran into the referee, but by no means did I mean to do it. So I mean, I guess he felt I did it intentionally, and by no means did I. So yeah, it's his interpretation, and yeah, there's not much you could say about the officiating. There's not much we could do.
Yeah, do you feel like it's one of those things when there's that kind of atmosphere, both teams are at it, the noise is loud, there's an aggressive play going on, it had been for the past few minutes, that maybe the officials, they feel part of that as well, and when a physical knock kind of comes in, it's maybe easy to misjudge or misread?
Yeah, I mean, but I don't want to say anything too harsh on TV or anything. The bottom line is they scored a goal, and we still have to score a goal, and we didn't. But it's tough when you're down 10 penalties or whatever throughout the game, especially against a team like this who has lots of scoring power. And our penalty killing did a great job, our goalie did a great job. So yeah, we came up short, but by no means did we not fight to try and get the win.
It was a wonderful atmosphere, obviously, in the arena tonight. What's the atmosphere like in the dressing room?
Pretty. Yeah, well, if it equals what it was like out here, I think we're in trouble here. But no, they're buzzing. I mean, that was what a great crowd, and what a great respect to wee little Tom there from Belfast and the bucket collection and raising money. I mean, that's unbelievable. The amount of support the fan base has, for one another here throughout the league is incredible. It's second to none. I don't think anybody in the league, in the world does it. And Glasgow strong last time. The Belfast fans were here, and we were able to return it and raise some money for little Tom there in Belfast. So it's good to see. I'm proud to be a part of the Elite League when stuff like that happens.
Probably just as well. It's a one-game weekend. How much energy did that take? I mean, they're so hard to break down.
Yeah, I mean, we had a good week of training, so we had nothing to save it for, and we don't play again until I think Wednesday. We got a Wednesday game next week, but yeah, as long as we all stuck to the game plan, all 3 lines up front were going, all 6D back there we're strong. So we got the bounces, we won the battles, and it was a good result.